Frank Castle, aka the Punisher, is the definition of a destroyer class in Marvel Rivals. Lots of damage options, but a mediocre escape method and no way to heal yourself. I'm Sin Patty, and let's dive into the Punisher's kit, ability, and real game scenarios for them. To start, his main attack is one of two weapons, the Education AR and the Deliverance Shotgun. Both are hit scan, but the Deliverance does have a sharp damage range fall off, which is true to most shotguns in Vidya as a balancing mechanic. The AR has no range penalties and can do good sustained damage, especially if you hit headshots. Again, both are hit scan. And to break them down just a little bit further, the AR has uses at almost exclusively medium to long range. You can use it in short range, but we're going to talk about, I think, the better option in a second. The AR is really good for keeping pressure on most other characters. You're not going to be able to out DPS a Luna Snow ult with this one, but if you can land your headshots, you'll find the Education is a really solid option for most encounters. When you get rushed by that angry Wolvie, you're going to want to use the Deliverance Shotgun to make him regret everything he's ever done up to that point. With a whopping 250 headshot damage, Frank is able to one-tap most of the squishier heroes and really put a hurt on people who don't take him seriously up close. To balance this out, there is a bit of a weapon swap time. I think it's like a half second, maybe more, and the Deliverance has an abysmally low fire rate of 2 shots a second, so if you're going to use your boomstick, you gotta land those shots. Luckily for us, Castle didn't leave 2099 New York City with just some cool guns though. He has a couple other toys to fill out the arsenal as well. His training and tenacity have given him the passive Warrior's Gaze, where you can see enemy outlines after they've disappeared from view for a few seconds. Overall, it's a good passive to combine with his next gadget. The Scourge Grenade is a really edgy name for a smoke grenade that can be used as a quick escape by the Punisher. It provides small damage, a smoke cover that lasts about a second. Most importantly, it pushes Frank back to give him some breathing room or help him reach some fun spots via grenade jumping. So we have a decent movement utility. Punisher has one more movement tech that can be very useful depending on your personal skill level. The Vantage Connection, which is basically just a zipline, is a very solid movement ability to get around quickly or hit up high spots to start raining down fire on your foes. It also has kind of a secret, or at the very least I haven't seen it discussed very much, movement tech wherein you jump before you finish your zipline ride. Your speed carries over and will launch you pretty far forward to help you get to places faster, or maybe get off a sneaky flankadank to clean up that enemy Jeff. Okay, so we got guns, we got movement. Is there anything else? How about a calling turret? Beyond having a metal name, this extra big gun is a great tool for holding corners, doors, and attackers for extended periods of time. With 200 rounds of ammo and 600 health, Frank channels his inner FPS god and becomes immobile while raining down some serious firepower. His turret, for as much damage potential as it has, will not save you if the enemy team is prepared or you place it in a bad position. You can get sniped out of the turret by a Black Widow or a Hawkeye, and you can take health damage if the enemy gets behind you. Keeping those caveats in mind though, the turret still does wonders in attack and defend modes, as well as point capture, again, with the right position. Finally getting to the big daddy of destruction, the ultimate final judgment. The Punisher unleashes his full arsenal, dual-wielding Gatling guns, serving up some missiles direct to your adversaries free of charge. It's Amazon Prime Day, baby. This ability prevents Punisher from being stunned, but he can still be killed easily enough. That means that his ult is best used in tandem with your healer as a surprise to kind of throw enemies off guard, or in a situation where you have better positioning to ensure you don't become Swiss cheese in the half a second after you pop your ult. It's very loud, people hear it, and they immediately target you because it's scary. Want to know my favorite part about all of these abilities though? It's when you pair up Frank like a fine wine with the juiciest filet mignon of supports, Rocket Raccoon. Since they're both gun nuts, Rocket can place an ammo overload device that will give Frank and Bucky aka Winter Soldier both infinite ammo and a faster fire rate as long as they're within that area. This affects all of Punisher's kit, meaning the right coordination can bring about final judgment with a faster firing rate to absolutely decimate your foes. This also pairs well with Frank's turret and his AR. The real star of the Overload show, in my opinion, is the shotgun. Infinite ammo, an almost doubled or tripled fire rate, and you have what might as well be the Infinity Gauntlet of Marvel Rivals. But Frank doesn't stop at half, unlike, a certain big purple dude. Punisher excels in almost all ranges and in most situations. Remember that your 50 extra health compared to other duelists comes at the trade-off that you are big and very bulky. If you use your grenade for short-range breathing room and your zipline for repositioning, you will find yourself successful in bringing ultimate punishment with the Punisher.